not starting.
Press sensitivity.
Oh man, it's just a rerun. Alright, well last we left off, we arrived here. We know we have another pressure chamber. There's a lot of armored dive suit containers, but I think they're all empty. Not that it matters, we're inside an armored dive suit right now. Oh, so thirsty. Oh, much better. And I'm pretty sure we've already looked at all this stuff. Yes, we have. We looked at the suit tracking. All that stuff has already been examined. We listened to that already. Which means we have to go down the very long, spooky hallway. So we're now in the abyssal zone. Ooh. This is maintenance. Maintenance is shut down currently, can't go in there. Trying to figure out, is it an airlock ahead of us? Or an airlock behind us that's currently pressurizing? I'm going by that red light that it's the one ahead of us. Ooh. Very worrisome noise. But the door seems to be blocked pretty fully. Alright, so with door-wise, we have this door over here, this door over here. Let's go back and handle the door that was behind us. Namely this one, to service station. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. Maintenance, not currently active. We don't need to heal, so we don't need to touch the mysterious wall hole. Okay. That door also opens. Let there be light. Oh, I turned off the light. It's pretty dark in here. Let's see what we got going on. A lot of encroaching biomechanical goo. A lot of the gel that we know is responsible for this. Ooh, and a computer. Ooh. It's another Theta-like experience where the computers seem to do things. So we're currently here. Saw that door doesn't open from this side, but will open from this side. Maintenance seems to be cut off. Oh, is this tracking suits? In which case we know there's folk, or at the very least the suits of folk, up here in the living area. So that's interesting. Can't interact with that. Well, alright, I guess, onward. So this room's not open on the other side. And this is probably why. But we can kind of see down below. Hope we find a mirror. I want to see what our new power suit looks like. Well, this was an uneventful room. Came from there. Alright. Nice, slow, ominous door opening. That's what I like. This is a fun door. just immediately a problem there. Oh no! Reboot. Okay. Well, geez. Oh, no! Oh, open, please. Gotta go! Oh, god damn it. Jesus God, okay. Yeah, he figured out the door button. Want to interact with that goddamn computer in there. Let's go into sneaky sneak mode. Oh god. So that door's gonna make a lot of noise. Alright. And take 1 second to lower the volume ever so slightly on the game. I can see it's hitting the yellows there. Want to keep that in the green if possible. Just excuse me for 1 second. There we go. That should be better. Okay. Let's try and not be too noisy. Oh, son of a bitch, is he coming in here? Ah, he's right on the other side of that door. No wonder they showed us a map earlier. I can hear him slapping around. Making me very nervous. Not sure there's anything worth... Oh! Poison the imprint. WoW pattern replicated in structure gel, approaching a bunch of things. Spike CU to regress. WoW more than the gel. Entity. Extended by the gel growth factor. Poison the imprint. Starlace batch. Feed the heart. Force WoW to kill itself. Must reach Omicron. Well, I hope we don't have to be in Omicron to do that, because we left Omicron already. I think the game's doing that thing it likes to do, where it's going to, have the monster just on the other side of this door. Because its AI is just walking into the wall right now, and we have to leave this goddamn room. Unless I can interact with this. Oh, okay, he's finally coming in. Alright. It's stomping in. Can't tell if it's going left or right. Okay. It's stomping around. I think it sees me. God damn it. Maybe we can trick it with that door we opened. No! God damn it! Alright, site power info. Access log. Intercom. Maybe this will distract the monster. I think that works. Reboot. Fuck. Alright, this is the door we opened. Just slip right in here. Ladder, go! Oh god. Oh my. Here's hoping that thing can't climb ladders. Thing outside is what ate our light robot earlier. That's scary. That's still milling about out there. Okay, what's this do for me? Let's take a listen. Not hearing any stops. Okay. Living quarters, I think, is what we just found our way into. Alright, we got dive room, dispatch, healy hole, infirmary, bathroom. Oh. Hello? What we got in here? Oh god, this guy. So this door is the only door that doesn't work. It's remotely locked. Hey friend. At least whoever this is talking seems like a nice guy. It might even be Johann Ross. I mean, that's a name that came up a lot. Alright, what's in storage? I'm gonna try and stick to the doors that I know open into relatively small spaces. Nothing in storage. If I get quiet, it's because I'm trying to listen as hard as I can for stompy feet. Dispatch. Hey, I'm right there with you, buddy. I want to stop it. Dispatch dive room. So bathroom sounds like a nice small room. The mirror's been smashed. That's a shame. Infirmary is going to be a scary room. I think if it doesn't have a label on it, it's a hallway. So I guess it's going to be... Move on, Simon. Work area could be a long... Okay, no, it just ends in an impasse. I realize now that I think that's where I came from. Fine. Dispatch. Dispatch. Come on, guy. Oh, dive room. This looks pretty the future. So we'll close this so we remember we have to. Guy, I'm going to take care of it. Let's just calm the fuck down here. Who would put the infirmary up a fucking ladder? Jeff's injured, his leg's broken. Well, have him climb upstairs. We'll take care of it together. Alright, let's finish the dispatch area. Check some of those unlabeled doors. We'll go up into the infirmary. What have we here? Launch site access. Alright, so this is gonna be important. Looks like a shuttle's gonna be involved. Impact notes. Oh, post-impact notes. Minor structural damage, radio knocked out. Communications recovered. Omicron and the rest of Pathos 2 are all right. Cross-site radio failing. Lumar probes keep losing the link. Urgent fix needed. Tau can't retrieve the climber until the link is working. Visited by SSE Wolchek, Dahl, and Holland. A system of bi-weekly visits established until communications, Lumar, back at 100%. Evacuation of Tau ordered. We're all leaving for Omicron. Swarmed by monsters and no radio. We're fucked. So between April 11th and September 13th, something terrifying started. Alright, what do we got here? Epsilon, Theta, Lambda, Delta, Omicron, Phi. Theta's, Lisbon, those are offline entirely. It says offline. I don't know why it even lets me do this. Oh, you know it'd be fucked up. Calling Omicron. Come on, other me. Answer the phone. I want to find out if the refrigerator's running. Really what I wanted is, we have another copy of ourselves there. It'd be fucked up to answer the phone. Pretty sure we're not going to get any answers on any of these. We've been to many of these sites. We know they're utterly lifeless. Except for the one we left our copy in. It was really going to be either Theta or Omicron that something interesting could have happened. Alright. I like trying everything in games I play, so even though it seemed like it wasn't going to work out. Ah, the infirmary's locked. And Rohan's cabin's locked. We need Rohan's personal passcode, I guess. Okay, it looks like we can open most of these doors. So dispatch, exit 2, front T1, storage. Cabin. So some of the unmarked rooms are cabins. Buy status. Access tunnels. So it looks like we're gonna have to be clearing some nonsense in the stupid tunnels so we could launch the stupid satellite. Launch site okay, mission control okay, assembler okay. Fully operational, I like that. The Omega Space Gun. Okay. Feeling a little bit more safe now that I know that these are just cabins. We already know dive room goes down. We'll just open the door so it's hanging out for us. We've unlocked the infirmary, so I guess we should check that out. But also... Yes? Yes, creepy, phasey man? God damn. Ah. So, this guy's well along his transformation. This guy's dead.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
When things calm down.
Gotta do it, you know. You got to.
I wonder who that was we saw. Hey, it's lady in our computer. What have we here? Jasper Hill. Theta, everything went well. All of the crew scanned and banked in the Ark, loading the shuttle to Omicron, leaving as soon as possible. Ames and her crew welcomed us with open arms. Scans went well. Should have most of them. We found 5 surviving members of Tau. They have been stranded there for months without radio contact or proper food. We managed to scan them all, though I suspect their arrival will cause some trouble inside the Ark as they feel abandoned by Omicron. I just hope everyone will be able to forgive each other. Shit went down. We couldn't launch, going back to Tau to figure it out. Well, Jasper Hill seems like he tried his best. Let's not wake up the sleeping demon. Let's steal everything the sleeping demon has, though. Alright, good night. I wish I could lock the door. I don't have to worry about him. Alright, who do we got in here? Alright, just a book open. Got a stress ball. The story. Stoic Adrian is out now. Hi, buddy.
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark.
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of
Man,
value.
other Catherine changed her mind, I guess.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
Well, I'll be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wild to take it, swallow it whole. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
See, everything went really well for this station. Never lets me take the jumpsuits. That's all I ever want. Alright, well, continue sleeping well. Okay, got another creepily living thing in here. Oh, come on, Vision. How's it going, buddy? Ooh. He's in like a pupa or something? It's gross. The electromagnetism's making it kind of hard to see what's going on, though. I'm hoping to find access code for Ross, but so far no luck. Open! It lets me grab it, but I can't do anything with it. Alright, I'm sick of this vision nonsense. Get out of here. Hey, Johann Ross, I'm pretty sure you're the flickering ghost man. Could you help me out? What's your fucking access code? Food stuff. Ooh, some good miso. Repair paste. Ooh. Things were going not great, I guess. Out of my way. Want documents. Come on, get out of here. Who uses those? I don't know why it lets me use the keyboard, but hey, thank God. Thank God for that keyboard. Alright, so we still need Johann Ross's stupid access code. Let's do the infirmary. We might be able to find that in there. Still don't know why the infirmary is up a ladder. I feel like injured people tend to have trouble with ladders. That's just me. Alright, this room was locked. Oh shit, is that Catherine?
You're different.
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall,
Nope, not Catherine.
payload technician at your service. A rare sight, alright?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah,
That's bad news.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
you've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
Even the Vega?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And I'm the only living person. You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
Maybe.
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the gun and fire. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, alright. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to town. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Ah.
Good one. You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
I could see the button right there.
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever gotten. But the truth is that the Ark is all we have. We'll have to accept second best. You know,
This feels right.
Simon, I want.
You could press the button.
Just think about it.
Alright, so we got the Ark over here.
Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
Alright, everything's
I
offline.
still can't believe I'm the last one. It's crazy.
2768. Thanks, Rohan. Yeah, I get the impression Catherine might not be a great person.
If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit.
Catherine's pictures are always ripped or corrupted. Emergency flood. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations.
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this
Manual how
over
to
with.
keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through intravenous drip. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed in left delta. Oh god. We're gonna have to pull the plug on this poor lady, I guess. Alright.
Knock it out of the park. Be careful.
Is that anything glowing down there? It was. Looks like she's been just looking at nice pictures she has. Like the backs of the pictures. Alright, lady. Wait a second. Yep.
Would you stay with me, please?
Sure.
It won't be long now. Just please, just stay.
Oh, this game.
Crazy thing this was. Life.
Bye, last human.
At least I won't have to turn 30.
I'm curious about what made her ill.
You ever been to Greenland? It's very beautiful. Well, the Ripley's when you get out of the city.
You could talk back to her, Simon.
Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around. It's a great place.
We could just give her some structure, Jill.
It was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way.
I see there's no enable button.
I liked pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Kat.
Hey, can we talk about Catherine?
People thought she was weird because she was quiet. She was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, sir.
Don't let him down. Okay? Send him out there. To the stars.
I will.
Black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
Probably why she's still with a head attached to her body and isn't turned into a weird monster. Oh god, do I have to carry this the whole time? This'll be fun.
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the ark like this. Not while carrying the ark.
Can we put it down, maybe, Simon? There's a goddamn sit down on the bed button. My friend, can you put this down? Why did I pick this up? Alright, what we got? What we got? This is just another reason why I am confused about why the infirmary is up a goddamn ladder. Here, freight lift. I want to send this. Infirmary, please. And we'll send it down to the dive room, I guess. Actually, first to the common room. Let's not send it someplace else before we've been there. It is quiet without Mr. Assenporter around. Alright, Johann Ross's room has been unlocked. Let's go see what Rohan Ross's room is like. Johan, rather. Johan. Why was this room locked? He's been drawing the robo-holes. Weird growths. Worker schematics. I can't read any of that cursive, and the game's not doing the here's what the text looks like. Alright. More fun anomalous stuff here. Oh, this must be that AI core. So these are the stages of its transformation. Got a little small infection. That infection grew. Spread all over the place. And then finally, it looks like a weird thing. Mega space gun. A WoW core. Is that Alpha? Hey, look at that. We're at Tau right now. God, we're gonna have to go through Alpha, I bet. Space gun is on the other side of it. Why? Alright, Mr. Johann. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Glasser, Kofsky, and Kodzi and I survived, while Claire is in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. Kodzi made a run for it to check a... Sorry. Kodzi made a run for it to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. People from the plateau showed up. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos 2. The idea is silly but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could be part of this afterlife. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in a very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from, except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out. They had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron of what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on this mission. I will finally get to warn Dahl and Sarang about the critical situation at Site Alpha. So yeah, Rohan, I think, is this mysterious ghost-like figure that's been following us for a while. It fits the timeline because we first encountered him at the other station, so it makes sense that he would have been up there having taken the lift. And then he followed us back down.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volcheck to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going, but it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol.
Ah, this is the slow transformation of that AI. Owl Lover, hey there.
The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional.
It's trying to save everybody.
The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness. Not only does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world.
I just finished my coffee.
The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
Well, now you're like a robo-ghost, so that should help. Alright, took a look at that. Bunch of math. Structure jail stuff. Ooh, what's this? More math. Is the coffee gone? Is it a sad day because the coffee's gone? Kind of expected more out of you, Rohan Ross. Your room was locked. It took a while to get the lock undone. I mean, I appreciate the world building, but I wanted more. Alright, so we've got to go down to the dive room. And we need that to be down there with us. I know, Rohan, I know. God, I keep on calling Rohan. Johan. Sorry, dude. Keep on messing up your name. Ah, thank God, it's not filled with fucking monsters. Sounds like that giant worm is still out there. Alright, what we got going on in here? Ah, we have to do more terrifying monsters outside nonsense. I mean, there's no one alive in this building anymore. This is fine. Place cargo here. You got it. Alright, Catherine. Oh, it's not a Catherine situation. Why is my tool coming out? There we go. No cargo detected. Oh, I have to attach it. Oh no! Is it only over for the season, I imagine? Alright, cargo attached. And configure. Don't worry, another season will come. I mean, I feel like we could just flood this room pretty quickly, can't we? Just open the big door. There we go. That'll speed things up. I love how many times this robot is knock unconscious. Well, I'm glad State was very fun. There we go. There's my cargo. I could carry it, but thanks, I guess. I don't know why you would trust any robotic interface to handle something like this, when the whole idea is we don't want the AI to get it. But whatever. Oh, nice. It has been many, 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 many moons since I was last in marching band. Go, little box! Wow. What a trooper. Where's Johan? God, this little thing's really booking it now. Oh, this is the tunnel we were looking at the schematics for. Oh god. Well, I guess we need an alternate route. Yeah, I'm trying. Need to figure out where my other route is through here. Alright, I doubt it was that far back. Just look around the sides. Look for ladders. Look for tunnels. Here we go. This is going backwards though, so I imagine instead of climbing over the first little gap, I should have been using this. Oh, never mind. This is going somewhere totally different. Ooh, some thermal vents. Very nice. Glow shrimp. Seems like we're outside proper right now. Alright, that looks promising. I really enjoy the sound design of this game. Our predictions that we would have to go to Site Alpha. And I'm willing to say that's definitely Ross that's talking to us as a weird electricity ghost. Alright, Site Alpha, here we are. Great, we have to go through here. Alright, we got that door. And we got this door. Any indication of what these rooms are? Alright, this is a small room, so that's nice. Get this out of the way. Diving suits are not accessible. This is the final site outside of the space gun facility. Constant surveillance beyond this point. But as far as like actual stations that like had life in it, I imagine this is the last one, because the space gun site seems like it's a launch site and not really a facility. But this is where the WoW was stored. This is where the weird biomechanical infection originated. It seems like it's all just a big response to the extinction of humanity. The robot was like, hey, we gotta preserve human life. And if that means turning them into undead corpse robots, then goddammit, humanity's gonna live on as undead corpse robots. You know what? Good work, WoW, for sticking to your job. Can I squeeze through here? I can. That's interesting. Why am I able to squeeze through here? Nothing I could reach by going this way. Alright. Let's keep moving. Hey, Johan? Where are you, buddy? I'm hoping there are no corpse goblins that are going to be coming after us. We are underwater. So far, they have been exclusively an above-water situation. I wonder if Johan Ross is why we're here. Like, the mystery of how our brain scan got put into a thing might be answered by Johan knew a legacy scan would be incompatible with the WoW's tampering rather. I guess. You got it, buddy.
Tell me what you want.
I need you to stay a while.
What? How?
The enslaved protein sloshing around your suit is the nest from which the WoW will live itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to an Omicron, I told the Italian to make the toxin that would make the WoW wither. But they didn't understand. They put it inside the cabinet, set Soma infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it. The WoW shrieked. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a
Oh.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, son. Now strike at the heart.
So when we were putting this armored dive suit together, we used a very special gel we found in a sealed observation cabinet. And I was wondering why that gel was in there, and now we know. It's because it was special. It's corrupted gel. Oh, here's the WoW. Private property. Fuck the police. Well, maybe we are just a fluke. Doesn't sound like Rohan brought us back for our brain.
What the hell is that?
It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2. All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2. Kill it.
I'm guessing I gotta shove my hand in there.
Push your arm into the heart.
Yep. That also explains...
Do it.
Oh, I will. I am doing it right now. Here you go, buddy. Oh, I wasn't using that hand.
Please. I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern.
Dude, I gotta save humanity. Thanks, giant worm. I can always count on you. I think we gotta go. I think it's time to leave Site Alpha. Yeah, no, I don't want to hang out with the giant worm. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, God. That thing's been hunting us for a while now. Ooh, a healy hole. I guess I'll use the hand I still have. Get some good structure gel. There we go. What is going on as Owl Lover? So, the WoW is the rogue AI that's been transforming all of the dead bodies into walking terror corpses. That ghost was the ghost of Johann Ross, a electromagnetic, weird biomechanical thing that still retained its humanity to a degree. And he wanted us to stop the WoW, and we did. And then he was going to kill us because we're kind of the last remnants of the whole thing. So we've destroyed the rogue AI, but giant terror worm is chasing us right now. And we're on our way to the space gun, a rail gun that will launch a satellite containing the last of humanity. Oh, I think it got me. Hey, worm? Come on, dude. Oh, we're so close. Come on, get up, Simon. Fuck you, worm. We are very limpy. I see a hidey hole though, so this is good. Structure gel me up, baby. Fuck you, worm. Beep boop. Beep boop, beep boop. Open, open, open. Open so the giant worm can't eat me. Feel free to close now. Ah, shit. It's alright, I don't think it can fit through here. Peace, giant worm. Basically, Owl Lover. What happened is a comet struck the Earth, killing all surface life, and this AI, which was programmed to essentially preserve life, that was its stated goal, its AI programming. So it decided, well, the best way to do that is to make sure things can't die, and it started just transforming people into basically robot zombies. Only problem is, anything that's infected becomes uncontrollably aggressive, which is why we're always attacked by those things. Mr. Johann Ross is one of the strange exceptions.
Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Yeah, me too, Simon. Control room, dive room, service area is locked. Alright, can't open that locker. Kinda pissed at Mr. Ross for that. Alright, I'm gonna kill you now. Feel like he would have to kill himself too. Could have been clear on that. Alright, I see Catherine's gonna be hanging out with us again in a second. But let's make sure we understand everything we got going on before we install Catherine. Still don't trust her 100%. We keep on seeing glitched out pictures of her. We've yet to see one happy photo of Catherine. Excuse me, chair.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
Shut up.
I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay there? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to 5, so it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Mind opening the doors?
Alright, Phi
Okay. Loading dock is probably where it is. Let's open the launch dome, though, get a look.
For some reason, you didn't go through with the launch. So we all back to town.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
I imagine Catherine's fine. My distrust for her mostly comes from not finding any pictures of her that aren't glitched out, and her just being a little bit odd sometimes when it comes to how she perceives other people. But I'm sure she's just, you know, a strange lady, that's all. Storage is blinking down there. Got something going on in the assembly zone. Something's in auxiliary control. Okay.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along
Railgun!
Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before regression. Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold. Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Delightful. But why build that underwater? It feels like that's better. I guess you need less support for the arm of the cannon. So you could just use something floating on the surface as a support. But waves can get very high, and there's a lot of turbulence in the ocean. Tunnel transport. Staff activity. Incoming. Alright, I don't see Catherine's name on here. Outgoing. Our Herber visit. Launching the Ark. One last visit. Well, clearly that didn't work out. Okay.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Nor do I. Weatherbound says, "'Cause a comet was heading toward the Earth." I imagine building the space gun would have preceded that comet by quite some time. That seems like a long construction project. Like, I assume these underwater stations rather, were built long before the comet.
I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
The agony of a one-handed ladder climb. But I imagine if you were going to build a giant railgun to launch things into space, underwater's not a bad choice.
It's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Okay, let's just get back to work.
Well, you don't want to talk about that, Catherine?
What will you do when you get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
What's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds roll by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Okay, so here's a rail. We know the Ark is on a rail, so opening that door might work. I'm a little bit concerned because there's a Healy hole here, and Healy holes tend to mean things that could hurt us. Ever since we've been running into monsters, I like getting a nice lay of the land before pressing buttons. I'm guessing we're going to need a battery, so I just took one. Just preemptively collect bits. All the lights are off. I guess we need to have this in there. Sorry, Catherine, if you were connected to that. Alright, loading platform. How's this looking? Oh boy.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Oh, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my
Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me.
Uh-oh.
Catherine.
Oh God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
Accident's not the right word.
Oh. You mean Catherine? Don't worry, it's better this way.
I think I'm more...
In the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell. A bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
Right. I'll go pick it up.
You had an accident, by which I mean a dude hit you over the head with a wrench. Not gonna let you ruin this. Ruined instantly.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident.
I'm sure it was an accident. Don't worry
They were
about
just
it.
trying to stop you from launching.
Beep boop. Oh, I get it. Didn't notice that the first time I was in that room.
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they supposed to.
come on. Don't do this to yourself.
And to answer your question, you were hit with a wrench.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There were some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one, someone you'd never hold back with.
Yeah.
Ah, pity friendship? No, it's really worse.
I don't think that was pity friendship. I mean, we have been weathering the fucking apocalypse
We'll
together.
make it through the atmosphere and into space.
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
I'd rather take the Ark back to the monster-infested hellhole we came from. Oh, fuck, this was a bad plan. Wonder why that hole's in the wall over there. Do-do. A little bit rusty.
I really got that
A
familiar
little bit
with
penis-shaped.
that size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Now to the gun.
Kinda wanna just climb in there with it. Alright, projectile in transit. See if there's anything else to boop and bop with. Nothing. I'm just hoping that nothing terrifying appears. What a nice, relaxing experience. Alright, so this is where we got the thing from... Oh, I probably could have tried this button while that was plugged in. Let's take a look. Like, what the hell? What the hell happened to all of the batteries that I have to wander around with one battery? Oh, I see. I would have to put the battery in here. Oh well. It was worth a try to see if it lit up the whole room. Oh god, I'm such a dummy. Catherine, where am I supposed to go? What room do you want me in? Alright, I wish I could close this goddamn door. Go back upstairs. Let's just make sure. I imagine I have to take Catherine with me. Where the hell is the computer? Now let's go back upstairs. Ugh. So there's that room where I got the battery initially. Nope, this is the launching room. Alright, up we go. Taking the battery with me just in case. Absolutely nothing left down there. I got a car battery! Are you excited, Catherine, for my car battery?
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean...
Dummy.
It's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Did Catherine learn nothing about telling Simon that there will be another copy of him? Because obviously, there's gonna be another copy of fucking Simon. Let's be serious here. Alright guys, we're designing the launch facility for this railgun. Do we want it to be operated from inside the pressurized facility? Or out in the open ocean? Out in the open ocean? At the abyssal plane? Alright, that seems fine. Let's start building that, I guess. Great call. Great call on making it outside in the darkest, deepest parts of the ocean and not inside. I sure hope that giant worm doesn't cause any issues. Danger, danger, danger. Let's take a look at our big gun, I guess. Looks fine. There's my pilot seat.
Oh. I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
Danger, Will Robinson. That's what they'll say before our bullet strikes strikes that robot right in the head.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay,
Plug me
take
in.
the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a
Notoriously easy. Wait, you call this notoriously easy to use? Where's the stupid thing? Oh, here it is. That took a second to figure out. I feel like this should be an automated process. Alright, gun loaded.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Alright, well, let's find out if we get to be on the Ark or not.
No turning back. Don't matter.
It's an amazing thing you did. I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
I thought you guys would have better bandwidth.
Yeah, seriously.
Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh boy.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, we made it!
Bye, me.
Still? Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon and Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
He doesn't learn.
This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survived, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot. I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance.
Fuck!
Oh, bye, Catherine.
Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Oh, that's a dark ending. A very sad ending. It's true that he should have assumed that the same thing that's happened multiple times throughout the game would be true in this circumstance, but totally understandable that he would be super pissed off about it. He is stuck at the bottom of the ocean. I suppose he could try and make his way back up. He could see the surface. Whatever's left of it. Yeah, no, he is very much all alone. His last name was Zeus. You wish your name was that cool? That is a very, very cool last name. Yeah, I agree. He should try and make his way up to the surface just to see. Like, if you're gonna be stuck on a lifeless planet, you're in a body that doesn't require food, doesn't require air. You might as well, you know, take advantage of that, explore. Collect some structure gel, head off to the surface. Benjamin, Finn, Lucas, Luke, MacLeod, and Noel were the production babies. You know, that's an interesting question. We were outside in the Abyssal Zone with our hand ripped off in our suit. That's a little bit of a plot hole. Come on, post-credit scene when we're on the Ark. Yes! Alright, got two hands.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
Well, don't forget, earlier in the game, when we were getting the armored diving suit, we were getting it because we needed something that could withstand the pressure down there. That was the whole point of getting the new suit. Otherwise, we would have just went down with the suit we were in when we first started the game. And just like the second suit, there was a body in both that we did need to keep pressurized to a degree. But that's fine. I don't really care about plot holes when it comes to video games and movies, as long as they don't ruin the immersion for me. Anyway, we're on the Ark. You know, one Simon gets to enjoy his life. A pretty nice place they got here. Get to live the next several thousand years in this bucolic paradise. He's immortal until, like, I don't know, an asteroid bumps into our satellite. But I imagine, you know, you make the satellite, it has propulsion on it, it's solar powered. I imagine you put it together so it could scan out and track moving objects in space, so it doesn't have to worry about that. What do we got here? Welcome! If you're reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Hey, we've taken this before, but now we're actually in there. Well, I feel normal. Actually, I feel invigorated, a better version of myself, because before, we were literally a headless corpse missing an arm. So we're a big step up. How would you describe your mental condition? I feel normal, disconnected, altered, lost. I feel normal. How would you describe your senses? Normal, I feel more sensitive and aware of my surroundings. That's, again, probably true. We're not stuck in a robotic suit anymore. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? Pleasant? Yeah, pleasant. Are you troubled by the fact you're no longer strictly human? Don't care what form I take as long as I get to carry on. How do you perceive your new existence? It's a direct continuation of my previous self? A new chapter in my life? A new chapter in my life. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living, just as much as my previous life? Would you rather be removed from the project and accept death? No! Fuck death. You got it, ARC team. Alright, let's find a party and go face a raid boss in this fully immersive MMO. Comprised of 100% nerds, now that I think about it. Like, everyone in here was from an underwater science facility. Every last one of them is going to be a nerd. It's paradise. Sword Art Online 3. Oh, that starts very soon, doesn't it? Season 3 of Sword Art Online. I hear this is the good arc, as far as people are concerned who read the light novels.
Catherine?
Ooh. That's a nice city.
Catherine!
Hi!
I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
Let's not talk about any of the Simons we Holy shit, Simon
okay, Simon.
can meet up with Simon. There's 2 Simons underwater. I just realized that Simon's not alone. Simon has Simon. He can meet up with the Simon on Tau. Wait, no. There's one Simon in the launch site, which is between Alpha and Tau. It's Theta. There's another Simon in Theta, so we could just go up to Theta and hang out with another Simon. They'll have a lot in common. Also, to answer your question, Rex Walken, yes, Sword Art Online 3, I believe, is starting probably this week. It may have already started, to be honest. I haven't checked yet. Alright, well, we had a sad ending and then we had a happy ending, and both are canonically true, which is fun to think about. Oh, don't worry. I keep up on anime news. I could hook you up if ever you have questions. Alright, I'm a little bit less sad now that I remember that there's a second Simon that Simon can hang out with. They could explore the surface together. Oh, I don't think I know. We left a Simon on Theta sleeping in a chair when we transferred into the armored dive suit. So there are 2 Simons. He can hang out with himself. Well, alright, that was Soma. I had a great time with this game. Very creepy, and it's one of my favorite types of horror, which is the existential dread horror. The whole, like, nature of self, what it means to be human. Would you make the choices you have to make in this game in regards to, like, essentially ending the lives of brain scans, which for me, I feel those are 100% human. And then the somewhat more straightforward choices, like unplugging that poor lady who was on life support, or the one we found attached to a power panel earlier in the game. So yes, I very much enjoyed Soma. 2 thumbs up from me.